Hello and welcome back to Super Metroid. In this episode we are going to collect items. Oh yes, we are. So, play a power bomb to start off. And you can go through this little section right here. And we're just gonna make our way back. I guess we're mainly gonna collect items in Brinstar, so that's where we're heading. I'm gonna make a stop though and pick up the map for Norfair. There we go. And as you can see, we've already explored a whole bunch of it, but still some more to explore, so you can look forward to that. And get some items from these guys. Alright. So the first thing that we're gonna collect is an item that is very useful for beginners. It is very annoying to get though. So hopefully I won't have any problems with it. But yeah, we have to climb this shaft again. Wow. Let's get up here. And now we can go through this door. As you can see, we have a bunch of light enemies in here, so light enemies and spikes and waivers. Well, I can kill one, doesn't matter that much. Trying to kill all of them though, because as I said in the first episode, it will get very dark if you kill them all. Well, I just spam the shoot button and get over here quickly. Open up this door and lay a bomb here to get this pillar to rise. And here we have the X-ray scope. Now the X-ray scope will basically reveal secrets to you. You use it like this, and it will show, as you can see here, there are some blocks that won't show up as you use your visor on it, on that part of the screen. It doesn't mean that those blocks are fake or whatever, but that there is a passage behind them. So again, you can see here the passage out is to go through here. You can see what this block is right here, and then yeah, very good for beginners if you have problems finding all the items. So there we go. I'm not gonna use it. I might show some things off with it, but I'm not gonna use it because I know where all the items are. Yeah, well, I will accidentally use it because I'm not used to having it this early in the game. It's usually one of the items I pick up by the end of the game. Really. And we're gonna continue in here. Go back to green Brinstar. Because you might remember there was a gate there as well in this next room here that we can now open up with the wave beam. Now I think the intended way right now is to actually go back where we found the power bombs to get up there, because there's an elevator that will take you to the surface of Criteria. But the next boss is very tricky. He can be very dangerous. So it's a good idea to get some more items, some more life and whatnot before you start fighting him. So anyway, jump up here, and there's a pipe here. You will get stuck in a crouching position, go into morphball mode, and you can roll through and get this missile. And freeze enemies if you want to. Then we're gonna continue back into pink Brinstar. Let's see what we have here. So yeah, we're gonna start by opening up this door. And what I like to do is to jump in, having my missiles equipped, and fire away as the screen transitions. So that way you can avoid damage. And you can see there's this really long vine or whatever it is that points up here. If you jump right up, there is one of those grappling blocks. And we want to carefully try to land on top of it, which I'm probably not going to be able to do because I suck at this. Well, I did it, but now we have to grapple in there. So, okay, that went fairly smoothly. And we have another E-tank. Awesome. Now you can kill all the enemies if you want to. And then shoot down here to reveal this pillar here. That is a bit glitchy, but it will take you back up here. So. Ow. Alright. Now there are more secrets in this area though. If you get up here, there are some grappling blocks, so let's get over here. We have some missiles, but that's not it. If you lay a power bomb here, it'll blow up in this little section, and you can jump through the wall. And immediately start firing away again, because you're gonna be attacked by these big side hoppers. And as you can see, there's this strange looking thing here in the ground, which is a super missile block. Fall down and we can get some more power bombs. Awesome. And let's get through here. Bomb the floor and another pillar will reveal itself. And there we go. Now we want to continue. And I'm going to show you this too. If you speed boost through here, you'll fall down like this. And this is actually where you will be you'll be taught how to shine spark by the Recora, I think it is. If you watch it very carefully, as you can see, it shows you how to do the shine spark. So now there is also a save station in here. I would advise not to use it in case you get stuck in here. If you can't shine spark, you will be in quite a bit of trouble if you save down here, because the only way to get out is with the shine spark. So yeah, we already know how to do it, so we don't have to worry about that. But wait, that's just the beginning. Lay a power bomb right here, we can blow up on this floor right here and just fall all the way down. We have a bunch of these guys here. I guess we can kill them. And I want to be very careful here, because there is just before this E-tank there is a hole in the ground. You don't want to fall down there. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but it is kind of annoying, so let's be careful. Let's just jump over it like that. I gotta get in here and grab this first. Get some more super missiles. Alright. and then grab this E-tank. If you can't grab it, or if you fall down, I will show you how you can get back up again. Again, there's a save station right here. I would really advise you to not save here, because we are going to do one of the most hardest things in the game. It's not required to beat the game, but it is... if you come here now, it is required in order to get out of here. Sort of. So, what we are going to do is... we're gonna learn how to wall jump. Yay! With the Etcoons, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. They will show you how to wall jump. They will not tell you any specifics on it, so I have no idea how you're supposed to understand by just watching them. But basically this is what wall jumps looks like. It's one of the coolest techniques in the game. If you know how to do it, you can really... It really opens up the game in many, many ways. You can start getting items early, and you can get to places you wouldn't be able to get to without the wall jump, so it's an awesome thing to learn. But it is a bit tricky. It's not just pressing one button and you'll be able to do it. It's actually... Actual skill is required to be able to pull it off. And it is kind of... there's a timing to it, so... it might take a while. When I first came down here, playing this game for the first time, I was probably stuck for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours even, trying to get out here, cursing, being really pissed off, but eventually I got out of there, and now wall jumping isn't easy, but it's definitely a lot better than it was back then. But it requires practice, a lot of practice, to be able to do it with some fluency. I think for most new players, a wall jump would look something like this. Fairly slow, and you know. But once you get, once you get used to it, you can. Well, I can't do it. The thing about it when you do it fast, though, is you get. At least I do. I get really tired. My thumb gets really tired. So. But anyway, let's get over how it works. Basically, you spin jump against the wall. Try to spin jump against the wall, and then press away from the wall. You'll see Samus does this kind of weird little animation thing. You can see it here too. It's only there for a split second, but you can definitely see it. If you press jump right after you do that, you will do a wall jump. I think there's a 4-frame window or something like that. Maybe it's a little bit more. Those are more technicalities, but basically what you do, you spin jump against a wall, you press away from the wall, and then press jump immediately after. Not at the same time, so you don't press away from the wall and jump at the same time, because it won't work. You have to press jump a split second after you press away from the wall. So I would spin jump into this wall, press left and jump. And that's how I do it. And you know, on the other side, press right and jump. So, and that's how you wall jump. Again, it is very precise, but if you give it a little bit of time, anyone can do it. And you know, it doesn't have to be fast. You can go fairly slow with it. You can even go from wall to wall like the Etcoons are doing. Like that. You'll be able to get up. If you just have so much trouble wall jumping, what you can do is you can get up to this ledge. It requires only one wall jump, as you can see. Only requires one wall jump to get up here. You can bomb, and this will take you to where we fell down. This is the room before the grasshoppers, and the next room after that is the one with the E-tank. So Also, if you miss the E-tank, this is where you want to fall down, and yeah, as you can see, there are crumble blocks right here. But then you will miss the item that is at the top of this shaft, which you could get later in the game again with another item that we're gonna get. But yeah, I mean, this is a great place to practice wall jumping. It's definitely worth learning. Definitely, it opens up the game so much more. You can be a lot more creative with your playing, and you know, it's a very open game. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do out of order, so to speak. I won't use wall jumps for this playthrough, but as I said, except for when I'm like waiting for bosses to appear or whatever, when I'm just goofing off. But I won't use it to grab any items. But there you have it. That's how it works pretty much. And if you don't understand, I can do a more in-depth tutorial or something. There are obviously a bunch of them on YouTube already, but you know, I can make one as well if this isn't sufficient enough. So anyway, the way you get in here, you have to do a mid-air morph. So you basically jump and then morph, and then you get in here for some more power bombs. And if you thought it was a pain in the ass while jumping up here, you will have to do it again, kind of. You are gonna fall down when you get out off that ledge, so you're gonna have to wall jump up again. But if you can land here, you don't have to. You know, you only have to take a little bit of it, do a little bit of it, and there it is. That's wall jumps. Hope you enjoyed it. We're not quite done. We do have some more items to collect here. Basically, I'm kind of working my way towards the surface. Anyway, get in here, and we're gonna have to speed boost again to get under these gates. This is obviously the famous spot to do the mock ball too, but that's not something I'm going to show in this playthrough. This is our first reserve tank, which basically it works as an E-tank in Mega Man X. If you have full health and pick up more health, it will fill up into your, or you fill into your reserve tanks, or fill up your reserve tanks. And when you die, you can they kind of work almost like a fairy in a bottle in Zelda, or you can actually use them by yourself. If you get in here, it's in auto mode now. You can have it in manual, and you can fill it up yourself if you want to, you know, to regain some life. So it's kind of a cool item. You can roll through here, and there are some missiles, but that's not it. There are even more back here. Alright. So let's get through here. And in order to get out of here, we need to shoot the ceiling and up into this enemy infested attic or whatever. And here are some more super missiles, which is just great. And don't forget about these two. And there we go, that's all the items for this particular session. But the episode is not done yet. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm working my way towards my ship. Wow, that was stupid. Let's just use missiles for these guys. Wow. Alright, we're almost there. So I think that's an episode for you. Next time we're gonna take on the dreaded wrecked ship. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.